Hey guys, it's Harry. Today we're diving literally into the weirdest, coolest and most legendary creatures from the ocean, and even how AI can bring these creatures to life in video. These next figures you will see have been hand sculpted and painted by Jamie. Octopus is one of the ocean's true masterminds, an animal with 3 hearts, blue blood and a brain so complex it rivals some mammals. Each of its 8 arms has its own mini brain, allowing it to multitask in ways that almost seem alien. An octopus can slip through gaps the size of a coin, change both its colour and texture in an instant, and even use tools to solve problems. Blue-ringed octopus. It's one of the most venomous marine creatures on Earth. The blue rings only appear when it feels threatened. Blue spotted ray. They prefer sandy flats and seagrass beds. They often hide beneath ledges during the day, emerging at night to hunt small fish and invertebrates. Goldfish. Before they begin courtship behaviours like chasing and nudging, the males will chase females at the water's surface, then gently bumping so the females release eggs while sperm is released by males over them to achieve external fertilization. Blobfish lives in deep waters where it floats along, and its main source of food is edible matter that floats in front of it. Green anaconda. They have a forked tongue that helps them locate prey and mates and to navigate their environment. They can weigh up to 250 kilograms. Emerald tree boa. It is a carnivore. They eat small mammals, some smaller bird species, lizards and frogs. Red-bellied black snake. It's a species of venomous snake in the family Elapidae. It is indigenous to Australia. It averages about 1.25 metres. It has glossy black upper parts, bright red or orange flanks, and a pink or dull red belly. It is not aggressive and generally retreats from human encounters, but will defend itself if provoked. Bat star. They are the ocean's recyclers. They eat dead plants, decaying animals, and even waste, keeping the ecosystem healthy and balanced. They can even regrow an entire body from a single arm. They use tiny tube feet to crawl across the seafloor in slow motion. The bat star and this octopus were also gifts from Jamie. Some octopuses have been caught sneaking out of aquariums at night to raid neighbouring tanks. Some recognise their keepers but will squirt water at people they dislike. Koi fish. These vibrant carp typically begin breeding in spring. Mature males vigorously chase and bump into spherical gravid females, encouraging her to release up to tens of thousands of sticky eggs. Once the eggs are fertilized, they cling to surfaces and hatch within 3 to 5 days. The fry are tiny, about 6 millimeters long. Pufferfish. When threatened, they inflate into a spiky balloon-like shape, puffing themselves up 2 to 3 times their size to deter predators. These dramatic defences are made even more potent. As well as being extremely poisonous, they possess beak-like teeth that can crush mollusks and crustaceans, making them skilled hunters despite their slow swimming. Drop a comment below. What ocean legend should we cover next? Queen triggerfish is a colourful coral reef powerhouse growing up to 60 centimetres with hard rhomboid scales and bold patterns of blue, green and yellow. Equipped with strong jaws and sharp teeth, they crunch through sea urchins, crustaceans and mollusks. Clown triggerfish earned their name from bold polka dots and checkerboard patterns that stand out like underwater confetti. They grow to around 50 centimetres and use powerful jaws to crush hard-shelled prey like crustaceans and sea urchins. When ready to spawn, males claim sandy nests and court females with displays and digging. Females lay eggs in these shallow pits and both parents fiercely guard the clutch for about 8 days until the eggs hatch. I'm working my way towards that shrimp. Don't let their small size fool you. Shrimp are some of the most important and fascinating creatures in the ocean. Some shrimp are less than 1 centimetre long, while others like tiger prawns can grow over 30 centimetres. Shrimps are found in oceans, rivers and lakes all around the world. They are known for their flexible, segmented bodies, long antennae and that famous curved tail used for zipping away from danger. Elephant seal. This is the seal that fights like a gladiator and dives like a submarine. It is a true giant. Males can weigh over 4,000 kilograms with a huge trunk-like nose that blasts out roars like a foghorn. During mating season, they fight in brutal clashes for control of harems, sometimes with dozens of females. It's raw, scar-filled dominance, and only the strongest survive. Polar bear. This animal is huge, dangerous, and can swim for days without stopping. They are the undisputed kings of the Arctic, the largest land carnivores on Earth. Males can weigh over 600 kilograms. And here we've got a polar bear taking down a walrus. With smaller seals, they wait by breathing holes, stalking silently across the ice until bam, they strike with lightning speed. Kemp's Ridley sea turtle. What truly sets them apart is their dramatic and rare mass nesting behaviour known as arabada, where hundreds or thousands of females come ashore simultaneously, usually during the day, to lay eggs in a communal frenzy. Once hatched, these tiny turtles sprint towards the ocean and spend their early years drifting among floating seaweed before returning to coastal waters to forage. The adults use strong beaks to feed on crabs, clams, shrimp, fish and jellyfish. Goldfish. They can live 15 to 25 years in well-maintained tanks or ponds. Frogfish. Some species can even walk across the seafloor using fin-like pectoral and pelvic limbs, adding to their reputation as bizarre but brilliant hunters. Blobfish. Their flesh is primarily a gelatinous mass with a density slightly less than that of water. This allows the fish to float above the seafloor without expending too much energy on swimming. The blobfish has a relative lack of muscle. This is not a disadvantage. Walrus. It is the Arctic's heavyweight with attitude, giant, wrinkly, whiskered, and impossible to mistake. Adult males can tip the scales at over 1,500 kilograms with long dagger-like tusks that can grow up to a metre. Those tusks aren't just for show, they're tools of survival. Walruses use them to haul their massive bodies out of the water to establish dominance in brutal male battles and sometimes even to attack or kill prey like seals. Walruses use their tusks like weapons in a fight. If they attack a seal, they can stab or slash with their tusks, delivering deep puncture wounds. Once the seal is injured or killed, the walrus can then tear into the carcass with its strong jaws and feed on the meat and blubber. This behaviour is unusual. Walruses usually stick to clams and other shellfish, but when food is scarce, they become opportunistic predators. Leviathan, the whale with teeth as long as your arm. This 15-metre monster wasn't slurping squid like today's sperm whales. It was crushing bones and tearing into other whales. A whale that hunted whales. Great white shark. They use stealth tactics like underwater ambushes, surging beneath prey from below, or breaching attacks launching from the depths to strike seals near the surface. Blue whale. Mating typically occurs in winter, often in equatorial or temperate waters. When a male and female are ready to breed, they align belly to belly and initiate internal fertilization. The male extends his massive penis, typically 2.4 to 3 meters in length and about 30 to 36 centimeters in diameter, through a genital slit to deposit sperm directly into the female's vagina. The male's sexual organ is internally contained until mating. This intromittent organ is supported by vestigial pelvic bones and specialized tissues that allow erection without the high-pressure blood flow seen in land mammals. Male blue whales possess 2 large testes located within their abdominal cavity. Each testicle can weigh between 45 and 68 kilos. And during breeding, a single ejaculation may release about 20 litres of semen. Megalodon was the largest shark and largest fish to ever roam the seas, reaching lengths of 15 to 18 metres and weighing over 50 tonnes. Goblin shark lurks in the dark depths of the world's oceans with its eerie pink-toned skin and flattened snout. Despite its fearsome appearance, the goblin shark poses no threat to humans. Titanoboa is an extinct genus of giant snake that lived during the Middle and Late Paleocene. I'm going to straighten it out and see what else I can do with it. And here it is with a large coil. If If you loved exploring these awesome sea creatures, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss our next underwater adventure. Drop a comment below. Catch you on the next wave.